Everyone, Jackie Edwards here. Hopefully I'm connected. It's like connected and then disconnected. Poor wireless connection. So we shall see how it goes. But today I am feeling absolutely fabulous. I don't know. I just woke up having a wonderful day. I did my journaling and I realized that again, I'm just fucking fabulous. Just like we all are. And it was really amazing as I was journaling. I don't know if I've showed you guys my journal before. So it's really cool. It's called the Heroes Journal. And it's super fun. And it's got like coloring book pages in it. So I like do my journaling and I like write some stuff. And then I listen to some beautiful music or a podcast and I do a little bit of journaling. So on today's, I colored lots of blue, lots of fun little people, and they have like a little adventure and every page is different. So much fun. But I was really thinking about like what I'm doing and what my purpose is and who I am. And like some of the stuff I wrote down was like, I'm changing the world. Like my impact is going to last for generations. You know, my message is powerful. Like I matter. My energy is contagious. And when I was writing those things, like I felt so amazing. And it felt so powerful and I could feel it deep, deep inside of my body. And it reminded me of kind of the power of writing down affirmations and those kind of positive thoughts. But there's a really big difference from just writing down powerful like affirmations and just writing down thoughts, like saying, I love myself, whatever, versus like those really powerful affirmations that you feel deeply. So a lot of people talk about like manifesting or being happy and like really focusing on, you know, just saying positive words and writing positive affirmations. And that's great. And it can help. But I think the real key in creating change and in really becoming the person that those affirmations are about is when we really deeply believe them, when we believe that they're true or we really feel connected to them. If the feeling isn't there, then just saying the words isn't going to really do anything. But when I was writing those words, when I was really thinking them, I could feel it in every single part of my body. And it was absolutely fucking amazing. And it really reminded me of something that one of my coaches was talking about at an event I went to recently, about how we decide every single day who we are. It's not based on, you know, what we've done in the past, who we've been in the past. Like that makes up like little bits of us, but it doesn't have to be everything. It doesn't have to be, we don't have to be that same person that we've always been in the past. And I think that's what we focus on so much is like, this is who I've always been, or because these things happened to me, this is who I am now. When every single day we get to wake up and choose who we're going to be today. And that is so fucking powerful. None of it matters. None of the past matters unless we want it to. So we can choose to keep it or to let it go. But no matter what we do, every single day we choose who we are. And it's a decision that we can make. And it's almost kind of scary because you're like, oh, but who do I want to be? But how can I get rid of my past? Like, how can I disconnect from it? But don't I have to be this person? Like, I've always been, you know, Jackie, and I've always been, you know, thought of myself as fat, and I've always thought of myself as smart, and I've had to be the smart one, and I've had to be the successful one, and I've had to do this, and I've had to do this, and I studied this, so I need to do this, and I've always had this job, and we have all of those thoughts. But every single day we get to choose who we're going to be. They're not based on any of those old patterns, any of that old programming. We can choose to get rid of it and be anybody that we want to be every single day. And it can change every day. And I think having those kind of powerful affirmations is what really helps me to get into my character of who I am today. Because I could just get stuck into being exactly who I was yesterday. And yesterday, you know, we're remodeling this house. So, you know, yesterday I was like, oh, I've got to measure all of these things and figure out where I'm going and what colors are we doing and oh, and this and that and that. And I could have woken up and been that same exact person today. A bit flustered, a bit all the things going on. Or I could wake up, take some time to center myself and realize I am fucking powerful. I am changing the world. I am doing amazing things. And just really feeling those things, it put me in a completely different frame. It turned me into a completely different person today than I was yesterday. Because yesterday, my journaling wasn't quite as concise. It wasn't quite as sharp. And I didn't think those thoughts. I didn't feel those feelings. But today I could sit down and remind myself, this is who I want to be. This is what's most important to me. And this is what I'm going to live into. And none of the rest of it matters right now. And it's so exciting to think I can do that every single day. Every single day I get to choose and make the decision of who I'm going to be. And it's not based on anybody else, anything that's happened before, anything I think is going to happen in the future. I get to choose who I'm going to be now and what that future is going to look like. And I can make it as powerful as I want it to be. Because I could think, who am I to say that my messages change the world, that my words change the world, that I matter. Like, when you think of it in the grand scheme of the world, like, who am I to say stuff like that? I could think that, or I could think, no, I fucking matter. I am changing the world. I am fabulous. And feel that deeply inside. And then my words do change the world. My energy is massive when I feel that. And those vibrations ripple out into the world. And as I go through my day and I meet people and I talk to people, that energy is out there changing the fucking world without me having to do anything else. But feel those feelings and really deeply connect with it. Or the same thing would happen if I felt and thought, who am I to think that? Nobody's going to listen to me. And if I truly feel that, then I bring a different energy to the world. I go out in the world expecting people to ignore me, expecting what I say not to matter. If I go out into the world and think, I'm just fat, everybody points and laughs at fat people, everybody's looking at me, then I attract that. Then that's what I see out in the world. Versus when I go out in the world and think, I am fucking fabulous, I look amazing, got my crazy hair, got my fabulous new earrings that say, fuck the patriarchy, loving it. When I go out with that energy, everything is different. And the only thing that changed is the thoughts in my head, which led to those deeper feelings. So I could either have thoughts that make me feel fucking amazing and powerful, or I could choose to go forward with the thoughts that just keep me stuck and keep me the same. Every day we have that choice. And I don't always make the perfect choice every day. I'm not always like, oh, super powerful, let's do all the things. Some days I slip back. And that is always going to happen. And that is totally perfect, exactly as it is. Some days I can't get there. But the exciting thing is, it gets shorter and shorter. So it used to be there were weeks, months even, when I just felt completely useless, when I felt like I didn't matter, when I felt like nothing was going right. That would last for months. I would be at work crying in the bathroom, feeling like I couldn't do anything right. Like all my confidence was gone. And that would last months. And then as I grew to understand my own power, sometimes I would sink into it for just weeks. And now it's just a day or two here or there. Maybe even like an hour or two sometimes. And I can remember and feel back into who I am and remember that it's my choice. I get to choose who I want to be and what I'm going to think and feel. And sometimes it's okay to feel shitty. Sometimes we just want to. Sometimes my partner's like, why, do you want to just feel sad? Like he gets all confused. So sometimes I just want to feel sad. And that's okay. Like, why are you crying? Sometimes I just fucking want to cry and it's okay. But I get to choose that. And I get to choose not to. And I get to choose to feel however I want. And once we can really grasp that, because that is a huge, huge change from the normal thinking where our thoughts and our feelings are based on all of the circumstances around us. Like that is the norm. So if that's how you think and you're like, Jackie, you're full of shit, I don't get to choose how I think and feel, this is just the way I am, then I completely understand, because that is what we are all taught. And that is where we all start from. But I've seen it happen. I can choose my feelings. I can choose my thoughts. I can change how I feel in a fucking instant. And you probably have been there before. And the more we practice doing this and the more we lean into our power, the easier and easier it gets. And the more amazing fucking things happen. And it's so amazing and so fabulous and so powerful. And we all have it within us. And you might not believe it 100% right now. But if you're here, I know you believe it just a little bit. And the more we practice, the more you listen to my messages and the other people that are talking these amazing things, the easier it is to believe it. And the more you'll reconfigure all those little pathways in your brain that have been there since you were born, that tell you you have no power, that tell you everything happens to you and you don't get to choose. But let's work on swapping that around, taking back our power, and making a decision of who we are going to be every single day. Every single hour, every single minute, the choice is ours. And I am going to leave you with that because, I don't know, that's enough. Otherwise, I just keep saying the same thing over and over again. But I do love talking to you, and it's so much fun. It is Friday now, so I will be back next week. I do have, we'll see. We'll see how Monday goes because my husband has an appointment on Monday. And that's where the change is going to come from. We can't just keep trying the old things, keep fighting. But otherwise, I will be in and out for sure next week. And expect a different result to come apart. Got loads of other videos that you can reconnect with, so scan through. Those are my see what we're talking about for today. This weekend. I am going to go see what my dad wanted, and I will leave you there with that. And yeah, have a wonderful day, and I should see you again tomorrow. And